Blessing, shalom, fam. So I know it's late. Sorry if the screen is black because it's after 11 p.m. and I was just sitting with the Lord interpreting this dream. So I'm going to talk about it. So because I'm busy tomorrow and I gotta go clean. And I still got a couple other words that I still have to do, and I just need to. This is the only time that I have right now. Okay, so first and foremost, this title is going to be called The Prodigals Are Coming Home, and they are coming home quickly and swiftly. Okay, so before I get into the dream, I had the dream 2 nights ago. So before I get into the dream, I have to be real and honest and explain it exactly how it happened. So there is some sexual content in it, but the Lord interpreted it in a different way. So his ways are not our ways. It's okay. So just bear with me. Don't mind if you hear the paper scrunching. It's just because I wrote everything down and I don't want to forget anything. Okay. So the dream that I had, it was actually, I seen my kingdom spouse lying on the bed, and then I seen myself sleeping on the right, and it looked like I was peacefully sleeping. Like I didn't know what was going on. And then to the right of him, there was the counterfeit, the woman that he is not supposed to be with. So, and then she started talking to him, and he didn't want to talk about things. He was not in a good mood. He was rejecting her. When he was speaking, the Lord allowed me to feel his emotions, and he was empty inside. She wanted to be intimate with him, but he refused. Then he fell asleep. Now bear with me what I'm about to say. So he then fell asleep, and then she began to do masturbation on him. He then ejaculated. He then woke up angry, like in a panic. You know, when you stand up and you wake up for something, like if for example, if you set the alarm and your alarm didn't go off and you had to go to work or something, you know, you wake up and you're like in a panic and you just get out of bed really quick. That's exactly the situation would happen. And he said, "Why didn't you wake me up? I'm going to be late." So he stood up and like walked away, and that was the end of the dream. Now the interpretation of the dream. So your kingdom spouse, so because I'm a woman, God used me. So this is both either for man or woman. If you are a woman waiting for your spouse, obviously they're a man, and vice versa. So whoever the prodigal is, a man or a woman, this could be either or. Just the Lord used a man in this dream. So the interpretation means they are losing interest. Your kingdom spouse is losing interest in the counterfeit, or they have been already. So they have nothing to do with them no more. They are emotionless with them. They feel empty inside, like they can't feel that void. That void is not there. Even though the counterfeit still wants to be intimate with them, they still don't want it. They will continue to refuse the intimacy, because she wanted to be intimate with him and he didn't want to have nothing to do with that. That's why he was like, no, and she still went and did it anyways. Okay, so as the lying down part means they are going to give up all things and surrender it to God. Now the sleeping is ending their relationship. The masturbation, the ejaculation, this means that they're, when you've been holding something in, you bottling things up, and they a desire to release themselves, things end up escalating more and more and more until a person blows up. That's exactly what it means. So that's why the Lord was using an explosion, ejaculation. That's exactly what it meant. So then they are going to get a wake-up call. So like I said, when he woke up, he was like in a panic, and he stood up and said, "Why didn't you wake me up?" Right? So they are going to get a wake-up call by God, and they're going to have a spiritual resurrection, come alive in God. And like I said, in the panic, and then once they receive the revelation from God about you and all the things that Satan deceived them on, they are going to be in a panic mode, like they are going to fear God. That's why they woke up in a panic, right? That's what it means. So, like I said, he said, "Why didn't you wake me up? Now I'm going to be late." Again, this is God waking them up. Suddenly, they are going to be fearful of God and saying, and when he said he's late, this means that um, he will know how long he has been delaying things that are really long overdue. So as he stood up and started walking after, he said, yeah, because he was like jumping out of bed. So they are going to be ready to take action, and they are coming toward you. So those who are standing for your kingdom spouse and you're waiting for them to return, get yourself ready, be prepared, and seek the Lord. You know what you need to do, because things are going to happen quickly and swiftly, and you just really need to be ready. And they truly have chosen the path of life for God, to do God's will. So, yeah, everything I say, though, take it back to God. Let God minister to you. Sorry if I'm whispering, I don't want people to hear me, but I love you guys, and I hope this was a blessing word for some. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Shalom.